Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to learn rational and irrational numbers. Practice set 1.1. Question number 1. Show the following numbers on a number line. Question number 1. The given numbers are 3 upon 2, 5 upon 2, minus 3 by 2. First of all, you have to draw a line with the help of a scale. I have done here already. Then in between somewhere you have to put 1 point as a 0. As we have positive numbers as well as negative numbers, that means these two numbers will be left hand side to 0 and also right hand side of that also. So left hand side as well as right hand side. Positive numbers are to the right side, whereas negative numbers are to its left. Now when we observe, we get denominator as a 2. Denominator is equal to 2. That means between two consecutive numbers, integers, there will be two divisions. That means suppose I take here 1. So 1 and 2, there will be two divisions. So between two consecutive integers, there will be two divisions. Same way again, if I take 1 and 2, second number will be 2, and there will be two divisions in between, and so on. So here it will be 3. Same way, this side 1 and 2, minus 1, this number is minus 1, whereas this number will be minus 2. Let's write it clearly. I can say that if it is 0, the next division will be 1 upon 2, this division, whereas this will be, which is equal to 1, 2 upon 2, 3 upon 2, this will be 4 upon 2, which is equal to 2, and this is 5 upon 2, and this is 6 upon 2, which is 3. Same with this side, minus 1 upon 2, minus 2 upon 2, which is equal to minus 1, minus 3 upon 2, and then minus 4 upon 2. Dear students, you wanted 3 upon 2. So where is 3 upon 2? This is 3 upon 2. So you can say this as a P. You wanted 5 upon 2 also. So let's represent as a Q, point Q. Point Q is 5 upon 2. Whereas minus 3 upon 2 as R, and you can write also P is 3 upon 2, Q is 5 upon 2, whereas R is minus 3 upon 2. Same way we can solve question number 2, where the numbers are 7 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, and minus 4 upon 5. So each numbers, so here first of all you see denominator. Your denominator is equal to 5. It means again between two consecutive integers there will be 5 divisions. So it's very simple. How I did before, I can just put here as a 0 then this number, this point is as a 1 upon 5 first division, 2 upon 5 second division, 3 upon 5 third division, 4 upon 5 fourth division, and this is 5 upon 5 which is fifth division, which is 1. Then 6 upon 5, 7 upon 5, likewise. You can continue further. This 7 upon 5 is your required point, which you can say as a P. Come to this side, again this number will be minus 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, which you want, this number, which you can represent as R or any other number which you want, and minus 3 upon 5, this number is minus 3 upon 5, and minus 4 upon 5, hence onward, and this will be your S. This way you can find out all the numbers. It depends on you how big line you are drawing, so that you can put the numbers properly. Thank you. Now let's go to the next question, third question. The numbers are minus 5 by 8 and 11 by 8. Same way, we have to draw a line. After drawing a line, you can take scale 1 centimeter, half centimeter, and plot these points. After plotting this point, try to observe the denominator. Here denominator is equal to 8. That means between two consecutive integers or numbers, there will be 8 divisions. So before we go ahead, first of all, we have to choose any point as 0. Then to its right side there are positive numbers, whereas to its left there will be negative numbers. And 8th point will be your 1. 16th point will be 2. 24th point will be 3. The points which are to its right. So just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This 8th point will be 1. In other words, this first point is 1 upon 8, second is 2 upon 8, third is 3 upon 8, fourth is 4 upon 8. Likewise, next is 5 upon 8, 6 upon 8, 7 upon 8, 8 upon 8, 8 ones are 8, that means 1. Then 9 upon 8, 10 upon 8, and this is 11 upon 8. You can directly find the point 11 upon 8 because 11th point to the right side will be 11 upon 8, whereas 5th point to its left will be minus 5 upon 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To its left, this number will be minus 5 upon 8. Represent these two numbers with some alphabets. Say it is A and this is B. So number minus 5 upon 8 is indicated by point A, whereas point B indicates 11 upon 8. Now fourth question, 13 upon 10 and minus 17 upon 10. Same way, draw a line, put the points and take one point as a 0. See, your denominator is very big, 10, so your scale will be very small. You just write denominator as a 10 So there will be 10th division and 10th point will be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This 10th point will be your 1. Okay. Now 10th point is 1 means 10 upon 10. You wanted 13 upon 10. So this is 11 upon 10, 12 upon 10, and this point will be 13 upon 10. That means 13th point to the right side of point 0 will be 13 upon 10, whereas 17th point to the right side of point 0 will be minus 17 upon 10. Let's count once again. So 1 upon 10, 2 upon 10, but minus. So minus 1 upon 10, minus 2 upon 10, minus 3 upon 10, minus 4 upon 10, likewise, and 10th point will be minus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be minus 1, which is to the left side, and then after that 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and this 17th point to the left of point 0 will be minus 17 upon 10. You can represent by any alphabet, whatever alphabet you want, A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, L, M, N, or X, Y, Z. I am putting here X and here Y. So X represents minus 17 upon 10, Y as a 13 upon 10. Thank you. Now next question is, observe the number line and answer the following questions. First question is, which number is indicated by point B? Now let's observe the number line. You can see between two consecutive integers there are 4 divisions. That means your denominator will be 4 and 4th point will be 1, and each division corresponds to 1/4, 1 upon 4. So right hand side will be positive number. So first point will be 1 upon 4, second 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 4 upon 4, 5 upon 4, 6 upon 4, 7 upon 4, likewise. Let's go to the left. Same way, minus 1 upon 4, minus 2 upon 4, minus 3 upon 4, minus 4 upon 4, minus 5 upon 4, minus 6 upon 4, minus 7 upon 4, minus 8 upon 4, minus 9 upon 4, and point B indicates minus 10 upon 4. So we will write minus 10 upon 4. You can simplify further and you can write minus 10 upon 4 as a minus 5 upon 2, 5 by 2, which is also written as minus 2:1 upon 2. Now next question, which point indicates number 1:3 upon 4? First of all, try to see 1:3 upon 4 is nothing but 4 ones are 4 plus 3, 4 plus 3 7, 7 upon 4. So 1 into 4 plus 3 upon 4, which is 7 upon 4. Denominator is 4 and numerator is 7. So 7th point to the right side of point 0 will be your required number or point. So let's go and see here. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So your answer will be point C. How it is? Let's see. First number again, first point 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4. Third point 3 upon 4. Same way, seventh point is 7 upon 4, which is also 1:3 upon 4. So your answer is point C. Next question is, state whether the statement point D denotes the number 5 upon 2. Is it true or false? That means it is very clear, fifth 5 upon 2, which is nothing but 10 upon 4. Let's see other way around. D is here. Count from 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can directly multiply by 4 to 2. You can get 8th point, 9th and 10th. So your D is nothing but 10 upon 4. Simplify further, you will get 5 upon 2. So D indicates the number 5 upon 2. Very true, correct. So answer is true. You will write